Hi, this is Farhan. I'm doing a walkthrough video for SpellScape Sandbox. So this is the login page from the main menu. If you have an existing profile, you can input your login details and hit login. If not, then you can hit sign up and get a new account. Now and if you have a profile, all the existing stuff is in the profile page. Now is onto the sandbox scene where players can freely form their own words by spawning and moving around letter blocks. So as you can see, there is a carousel menu for all the letters for the letter blocks, A through Z. And if you make a new word, it will say you made a unique word and it will push it to the database. And if you make a word that you already formed, it will say that you made an invalid word, but it will be not unique. And if you form an invalid word, it will say it's invalid. Now on to the challenge scene, I believe. So this is where there is a little tutorial, but basically for this scene, you scan the ground and a word will appear, and basically your task is to unscramble the words. There is a difficulty scaling mechanic where after you complete an easy word, it will count towards progress, and after a certain number of words, it will unlock the next difficulty. As you can see just now, when you spell the word correctly, there's a sound effect and a VFX, and if you spell the word incorrectly, there will also be a sound and incorrect VFX. So here I completed some easy words. Now longer words will start to appear. Right now flower, so we're in the medium difficulty. So it's not too long, but it's also quite challenging for children. And
rocket.
Yeah, if you hit the pronunciation button, a pronunciation will play. This is to help out the children if they're stuck. So in this scene, the things that get pushed to the database will be the difficulty you reached, how long you take to form one word, so first time per word, the least number of mistakes in that total attempt, so if you make 0, then you're top, and then the total attempts altogether, so if you keep playing it, it will keep incrementing, and how many words you have attempted in one attempt. If it goes higher than your previous score, it updates.
Egg.
And if you encounter an easier word on a higher difficulty, it does not count towards progress. Egg is not a medium word, it's an easy word, so it doesn't count. Tiger also shouldn't count towards the harder difficulty. So this is the harder words, really long, multiple syllables. And I ran out of time.
Elephant.
Now on to the image tracking scene. Basically, similar to the challenge scene, we made a set of cards where there's also difficulty scaling. So after you do a certain number of easy words, you can start scanning the harder words.
Cat.
With the pronunciation button as well, same stuff. So as I was saying, you cannot scan a word that is of a higher difficulty, you have to complete some easier words before you can go to the harder words. Here, image tracking is being wonky as usual.
Dog.
Then after I completed 2 or 3 easy words, I can start scanning the medium difficulty words. So the only thing here that gets pushed to the database will be what level you've reached for the image scanning. Here you can see I'm trying to scan a harder word, but it doesn't work. So I have to complete another medium word. So that's the minimum number of medium words required to unlock the harder difficulty. Now you can see the harder words appear.
Butterfly.
And that is that for SpellScape Sandbox.